けれど見つからず謎の小瓶謎の液体ドリンクに怪しいタグ不思議な小物飲み物味付けはゼリーパイいろんなことが起こる世の中でなんでもないことを言わえ大きくなったり小さくもなったり夢
Can't do crowds, not a scene. We get anxiety. That's so you, that's so me, that's so us. Wearing black at the beach, looking pale, feeling chic. That's so you, that's so me, that's so us. We think that politics is such a waste of time. We've been a wreck together since 2009. We've seen each other naked, seen each other cry. You make me not wanna die. What I like about you, baby, is how you annoy me daily, but you still fucking amaze me. That's so us, that's so us. Yeah, we're both a lot to handle. I'm a Leo, you're a Cancer. We take on the world together. That's so us, that's so us. We make peppermint tea and watch Space Odyssey. That's so you, that's so me, that's so us. And I sing in the car while you play air guitar. That's so you, that's so me, that's so us. We think that politics is such a waste of time. We've been a wreck together since 2009. We've seen each other naked, seen each other cry. You make me not wanna die. What I like about you, baby, is how you annoy me daily, but you still fucking amaze me. That's so us, that's so us. Yeah, we're both a lot to handle. I'm a Leo, you're a Cancer. We take on the world together. That's so us, that's so us. That's so us, that's so us. That's so us, that's so us. When I'm sick, when I'm sad, you always bring me back. When you're wild, when you're mad, I'm your girl. Shit gets real, good and bad, but we cry till we laugh. Through the pain, through the fads, that's so us. That's so us. What I like about you, baby, is how you annoy me daily, but you still fucking amaze me. That's so us, that's so us. Yeah, we're both a lot to handle. I'm a Leo, you're a Cancer. We take on the world together. That's so us, that's so us. seems like we like to be living dangerously. Our heart sings a temporary lie. It seems like madness could be endlessly. Her love is a temporary high, and you're running to the shore, howling at the waves, howling back at you. When you're ahead, she's coming after, and when you run, she's running faster. And when she loves you, better hope her love is not temporary high. Your body was warm when she was cold. You would long for love. Her storm was a temporary light, and I guess you froze when the storm blew away her clothes, and you never got warm again. Your hands as blue as ice, you reach towards the sky, reaching back at you. When you're ahead, she's coming after, and when you run, she's running faster. And when she loves you, better hope her love is not temporary high. And when you run, she's running faster. And when she loves you, better hope her love is not temporary high. Your hands as blue as ice, you reach towards the sky, reaching back at you. When you're ahead, she's coming after, and when you run, she's running faster. And when she loves you, better hope her love is not temporary high. And when you run, she's running faster. And when she loves you, better the shape of years and the weight. Tonight we raise the dead. Tonight we bury this in fire, fire. Under the shape of years and the weight that brought us here. Oh, you can see your changes.
breaking my heart. I know we debated, but it's over, love. That's all for us. Well, maybe we can work it out. I know what you're doing when you're falling apart. I know how you're feeling when you're breaking my heart. I know we debated, but it's over, love. That's all for us. Well, maybe we can work it out. I know, I know. I know, I know. I know, I know. I know we can work it out. I know, I know. I know, I know. I know, I know. I know we can work it out. I know I'm feeling at 1,000 degrees. I know you'd like to take one last shot at me. I know we've debated, but it's over, love. That's all for us. Now why you wanna swing at me? I know why you're fuming at 1,000 degrees. I know you'd like to take one last shot at me. I know we've debated, but it's over, love. That's all for us. Now why you wanna swing at me? I know, I know. I know, I know. I know, I know. I know we can work it out. I know, I know. I know, I know. I know, I know. I know we can work it out.
What's the point of living without dying for an ego? So we validate our fantasies to feel like we are special inside. You know we love to lie. We like grabbing onto anything to feel like we're important. Not a moment that is shorter than a hiccup or a blink of an eye. You know it's good time, but we're all gonna die, decompose into daffodils into the light. The bees will use our flowers for whatever they like. Make the honey that our grandkids will put inside their morning tea. It's the thing of life, we are each other. The thing of life, the thing of we don't know how to accept we're just a product of a chance, and less like gods but more like plants who can't stop making up reasons we're alive. You know we love to deny.
You can't pay me any color, and I can be a clown, but you ain't got my number. Yeah, you can't pin me down. Yeah, you can't pin me down. Yeah, you can't pin me down. Now I got your back up. What do you not like? Do you think I'm stuck up? 'Cause I'm always picking fights. You might think I'm one thing, but I am another. You can call my bluff. Time to back up, motherfucker. Do you really want me to write a feminist anthem? I'm happy cooking dinner in the kitchen for my husband. You can pay me any color and I can be a clown, but you ain't got my number. No, you can't pin me down. Yeah, you can't pin me down. Yeah, you can't pin me down. You ain't got me sus yet, yeah, not even close. Baby, it's the one thing that I hate the most. All these contradictions pouring out of me. Just another girl in the 21st century. I am never gonna give you anything you expect. You think I'm like the others, boy, you need to get your rights straight. You can pay me any color and I can be a clown, but you ain't got my number. No, you can't pin me down. Yeah, you can't pin me down. Yeah, you can't pin me down. I could be your sister, I could be your mother, I could be your neighbor, I could be your lover. Do you like my body? Do you like my mind? What is it that you are having trouble to define? I am never gonna give you anything you expect. You think I'm like the others, well, you need to get your eyes. You can pay me any color, I can be your Russian doll, but you ain't got my number. No, you can't make me small. You can pay me any color and I can be a clown, but you ain't got my number. No, you can't pin me down. Yeah, 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 you can't pin me down.
People ask me what it's like knowing you, and how I hold myself at night watching you, knowing how I lost myself wanting you, and how I always lose myself wanting you. City skies hanging low, it seems to know I'm finding comfort where I can with all these goals. I just wanna be alone the last time round, and I go home, and I go home. Oh my God, take me back the way I was. Oh my God, you know I only tried to play your game, so you did not forget my name. You and I are not the same. You always had it easy. Oh my God, take me back the way that I was, the way that I was. I don't often use your name, but I'm craving to. And all these strangers look the same, but I look for you. As I'm crawling through these streets, it's the lonely view, and I feel so blue. I breeze. See myself, but it's not me. I'm with the crowd, I cannot breathe. My baby's no good for me, no good for me, no good for me. My baby's no good for me, and nothing's ever easy. Oh my God, take me back the way that I was. Oh my God, you know I'm inside out, you're between what you want and for me. You cross the line and I repeat, you always have it easy, easy. You make me feel so sleazy. You always have it easy. You make me feel so sleazy. Oh my God, take me back the way that I was, the way that I was. I'm not angry anymore, well, sometimes I am. I don't think badly of you, well, sometimes I do. It depends on the day, the extent of all my worthless rage. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not bitter anymore, I'm syrupy sweet. I rot your teeth down to their core if I'm really happy. Depends on the day if I wake up in a giddy haze. Well, I'm not angry, I'm not totally angry, I'm not all that angry anymore.
I felt just like a fool 알아 모두 하는 연애로 내 사랑이 글로 배운 기술 따윈 절대 필요 없을 줄 안 난 널 너무 사랑한 바보 안 대체한 말이었어 아마도 날 모는 실력대로 된 양치기 거짓말만 배웠네 from the story
알고 있었는지도 너와 사랑한 나를 고맙다는 걸 잊고 싶지 않았어 다정했던 미소에 안심했던 넌 그저 착각하고 싶은 거야 We love 사랑했어 날 마지막처럼 You love 널 제일 행복한 여자처럼 너가 모처럼 널 무더 깊게 We love 끝이 난 널 믿을 수 없어 Loved you like a fool, love me like a true, loved you like a fool.
이미 후회하기에 멀었죠 가는 내 뒷모습에 서글퍼져 접히지도 않는 그림자라도 한번 밟아봐도 허무하게 빠져나가도 understand 이별이란 이런 건가 is the end 사실 자신 없어 너 있어 이제 널 너무 쉽게만 너 아니 안 된다
우리 사이에 바른 두 손을 잡은 채로 서로 다른 것을 바라본 것 같아